Let's talk about pee. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Katie. I'm the social media manager,
I'm Samantha. I'm the director.
and we work at the Cattery.
Yep.
Yep. Welcome to our podcast. We have a very
Interesting.
I was gonna say something gross, and I'm refraining. I'm gonna say a very wet topic for you today. Anyways. Anyway.
Every time we talk about cats peeing outside of the litter box, people ask about male cats getting blocked.
Yes, that is a common question. I guess today we wanted to kind of talk about what that looks like, how to know, like what the signs might be, and then obviously what to do.
Yeah, and we here at the shelter, out of almost 10,000 cats, we do not see this a lot.
No, we don't.
We didn't know a ton, so we have done research.
Yeah, we did research for y'all.
That research to you,
Mm-hmm.
even though all of this is really stuff we already knew.
We're validated. We're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay. We're validated by the American College of Veterinary Surgeons.
We are. Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Like-
some people might not know what we're talking about.
That's true.
So
That's true.
a blocked cat is typically a male cat, and that means they can't go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And there are various stages of it. So
Ouch.
sometimes they're just peeing a little bit. Sometimes they're completely blocked, and that's when it's more of an emergency.
Ouchie.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
Because you can too, but they can die from this.
Yeah, you can too.
You can't die from them being blocked, though. If they
No.
die, you might die.
Right. So
I would die.
Yes, I would die. I would
But
feel terrible.
If this happens to you, you could also die. So
Yeah.
let's avoid all the death.
Yes. If you can't pee, this also applies to you.
Yes. So this usually happens in males because their urethras are smaller than females.
Aw.
And so the common symptoms, like how do you know? Do you want to?
Yeah, sure. Let me get my paperwork. Let's see. You're gonna notice a lot of, like Sam said, maybe not a lot of pee coming out. Maybe you're noticing when you're scooping your box, there's not a lot of clumps of pee if you have clumping litter. Or maybe they're peeing a lot, apparently. If you notice blood in the pee, if your cat seems to be in pain when they're going to the bathroom. And the most common one, I think that, this is seriously one of the most common questions, is peeing outside of the box. We always get asked, why is my cat peeing outside of the box all of a sudden? And that's why we always say, first thing is maybe go to a vet.
Yeah,
checked out.
9 times out of 10, maybe even more than that. Maybe 9.9 times out of 10, it's a UTI.
Yeah.
Not something that's serious, but that can even become serious.
Yeah.
So if they're going to the toilet a lot and not producing, if they're just standing there, if they're crying a lot, get them to the vet. But if they're just peeing outside the box, that could be many different things.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't wait a long time to figure it out, because people will email us or ask us, and we've done videos on what to do if your cat is, like, how to make them stop peeing outside the box. But this is why the answer is always first go to the vet.
Yeah, that's step one.
And rule out medical things, because these blockages or just a UTI, not as quickly, but still can be life-threatening.
Yes, definitely. Poor babies.
Poor little babies. And then how do they, there's other symptoms too, like lethargy, hiding, licking their area a lot, vomiting, diarrhea.
Yeah.
But I think you'll probably notice the bathroom trips and stuff like that, especially if there's blood in the urine.
Yep.
A little more. Honestly, lethargy could be a million things.
It literally could be everything. My cat also sleeps a lot, and she's perfectly healthy. She's just always sleepy.
Yeah. So if there's more than one of these, definitely go to the vet first.
Yeah, because we're not a vet, guys.
We're not a vet. We're always going to tell you to go to the vet first, and then tell you how to fix it.
What to do next.
Yeah. Because once a cat starts going out of the box, no matter the reason, it usually has something to do with pain.
Yeah.
Or they're scared. So the main reasons they go outside the box are, like, if you adopted a declawed cat, or if you unfortunately had a cat declawed, which is a whole other topic. they can sometimes associate the box with pain, so they stop using the box. Same with this. Having a UTI or a urinary tract blockage is not fun. It's not a walk in the park. It is painful. So they're going to associate that.
Yeah, they'll remember it.
Yeah, they remember. If you have a hooded litter box and another cat scares your cat as it's coming out of the box, they remember that. They don't want to use it. So it's all about pain and discomfort, why they're not using the box, and they're not going to. Cats don't think the way humans do, in that they're not going to say, oh yeah, that time that it hurt me in the litter box, that was, I then went to the vet and I got medicine and I felt better. No, they think it was the litter box, so they're avoiding the litter box. So there's other things to do to get them to use the litter box again, even after they've been treated for whatever.
That's where we're very, very good at things.
Yeah. Ask us those questions.
We're the specialists there.
But things to do, treatment of urinary tract blockage.
Yes. So a blockage, an actual blockage, like Sam said, is life-threatening. It is an emergency. Especially if you notice your cat is not peeing at all, that is something you need to take to the vet right away.
Sometimes you think that they're not blocked because there's a little bit of pee, but they can be partially blocked.
Exactly.
And sometimes that resolves itself.
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't. So even if you just see a little bit of pee and they're crying or going to the box, you should still going to the box a lot. You should still take them to the vet.
Exactly.
They can do different things like unblock them.
Ugh.
They relieve the obstruction and treat a potentially fatal buildup of electrolytes and urinary toxins.
Ew.
Yeah, so that's fun. And then if that keeps happening, sometimes they make the urethra bigger.
Oh my.
Which is kind of,
like a surgery.
Yeah, it's a surgery. And it involves a lot of shit.
Yeah, I was just reading that. I was like, oh my God.
It's definitely more invasive.
Yeah.
And things can go badly after. After they have that operation, they can get scar tissue, and that also
that can cause blockages.
Yeah, that can cause blockages.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not a fun
fix the
road to go down.
Yeah.
One of our employees had a cat that had a blockage, and they had to do this. And sometimes they call it making the boy into a girl.
Oh,
I know. God. It's very sad to think of it that way.
Ouchie.
Because that sounds painful.
Yeah, it does.
To the kitty. But basically they kept having to take him back because it was scarring. And they would have to put the catheter in to keep it stretched. So and the reason they do the stretching is to make it easier for the crystals and whatever is blocking to go through easier. That kitty was an older kitty, and he still lived a couple years. He just needed fluids and checkups and stuff.
Yeah.
So it is something that is treatable. It can be very expensive and not fun to treat. And honestly, the only cat we've ever had to treat was a cat from our feral colony.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not a cat we were able to really treat very well. Like, it wasn't a good quality of life for him to keep going to the vet to get checked and whatever.
No, he's feral.
Yeah, he was feral.
Terrifying for him.
So that wasn't a great quality of life. So the second time he blocked, and he was completely blocked, and it was horrible. We did elect to euthanize him.
Yeah, humane.
So it can go down that route where it's just too much and not a good quality of life, unfortunately.
Exactly.
So to keep this from happening, make sure cats notoriously do not drink enough.
Yes.
So making sure that they drink a good amount, and different vets will tell you different things, so definitely consult with your vet. But wet food is a great source of water because it's wet.
Yeah. Water is wet.
Yeah.
And they eat it instead of drink it.
And there's like gravies and little soup. Like there's lots of different things that are liquidy food these days. Some vets will tell you wet food is terrible. Some vets will tell you that dry food is terrible.
Oh my God.
So I do a mixture, basically. I also do cat fountains because cats like the moving water, I guess, better than stagnant water. And we've done lots of videos on that.
We have. It's evolutionary. Neat cat fact.
So water fountains are great. Or just making sure we had a ceramic bowl that typically keeps the water cooler than a regular plastic cat bowl or metal cat bowl.
Yep.
So there's that. But really, my cats love the fountain. We have 2 of them. So I would recommend that.
One of my cats will lay at the fountain and just lay there and just drink water like forever. He loves that water fountain.
If you can, and if your cat likes it, one of my cats loves to drink out of the faucet. Let them. If they like that, let them.
I always am turning on the faucet for my cats.
Some people find it annoying, but it's
cute.
Yeah. Show your cat some love and turn on the freaking tap.
I know, right?
It's fine. So the last couple days, my old lady cat, she's 16 now. She loves drinking out of glasses. She loves it. Like, she's addicted.
I'm a person.
And we went so far as to start having sippy cups, basically, so she wouldn't get in our drinks. And now she will come over and lick the top of my Yeti. So I'm like, you know what? I am not showing this cat the love that she needs. So the last 2 nights, I just started this.
Oh my God.
I get her a little cup of water
before
we go to bed.
My twisty.
And she drinks the shit out of that water.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
And she'll go to Scott in the morning because this was for our dog that passed away recently, but he had a huge plastic bowl.
Yeah. Which
we wouldn't even have, but some of the cats still like it. But she will go, and it's a huge bowl. It's completely a waste of water, but sometimes she makes him change that like 3 times. She won't stop screaming at him to change it.
That is so funny. This isn't fresh enough.
Another thing that she likes, which your cat might like, put some ice cubes in the water.
Oh yeah.
They like that too. Or some cats do. Some of my cats like it. Some of them are freaked out by it, honestly. Yeah. But some of them, they go over, then they look at it and they touch it and then they drink water. So
right? It's like they're like, oh, there's surface here. There's water here.
Yeah, they're like, I'm going to drink water now. And anything that they can do to drink more water will potentially save you money, time, stress.
And them too.
And a sick cat.
Yeah, because that's horrible. A blockage is so terrible. Yeah, my cats love the waterfront. I actually am constantly turning on the faucet for my cats. So all 5 of my cats will gather because Scout always starts it. She jumps up first. She starts screaming at me. So then I start turning it on. I turn on just really slowly.
Yeah, me too.
And my faucet makes a big squeak noise when I do that because I'm turning it really slowly. And then all the cats like come out of nowhere and they're all like at the sink. Like, you guys have a water fountain. What's going on?
The only thing is I had to make a rule because Kenzie, when we go to brush our teeth in the morning, that's when Kenzie goes to the faucet. Well, Scott would leave it on, expecting me to turn it off when I brushed my teeth. But sometimes I had already brushed my teeth.
Yep.
So the water would stay on all day.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not about wasting water.
My kids do that too. For the cat. I told them, you're not allowed to give the cat's faucet water anymore.
So our rule is when we leave the bathroom, we have to turn the water fountain off. And Scott had the biggest problem with that. Because he was like, but she's still drinking. I'm like, then you stand there until she's done.
And you wait.
Or you can give her some later.
Yep.
Whatever. But
next time you go to the bathroom.
So yeah, Lucy gets the things we do for our cats. Lucy now is getting she also gets her own food at night away from the other cats.
Well, she's special.
Yeah, she's 16.
Yeah, she's the OG. All right, guys. So
don't forget to follow us all. Yeah. Make sure your cats are peeing, please.
Yeah, please keep an eye on that.
In the right place, and if it's the wrong place, there's a reason. So figure it out.
Yep, figure it out.
We just told you all the things.
Yeah. So. And if you want to, really, I'll link it in the description. The previous podcast we've done on inappropriate urination out of the box. you can check out that episode and see if maybe it's one of those reasons. If it's not, you know, a blockage, hopefully not.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. All right.
Follow us all the places. If you're on TikTok, we have our TikTok shop is live.
Yeah, go
and
shop.
We have lots of new stuff there.
Cute
the
stuff.
stuff will be on our regular Cecily website at some point. We're having issues with the shipping on there.
Yeah.
And also just keeping track of stock in both places is kind of difficult.
Yeah.
But really, right now, the impediment is the shipping.
Yep.
So we're trying to figure that out. And hopefully you can still buy stuff there that's listed, but a lot of the stuff we had to take out because the shipping was jacked up.
Yep.
Can I say jacked up?
Yes.
Okay.
It's jacked up.
Okay, follow us all the places and subscribe and
all that good stuff.
Yeah, all that.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye.